Remember, Sully, when I said I wouldn't drop the deals?
That's right, Major. You did.
I lied.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to another eShop Deals video, where each and every week we look at some of the best games currently on sale on the Nintendo Switch eShop. Now yet again this week we've got some really great games hitting brand new lows, and just before we dive into those, I just want to remind you that about halfway through the video, I'll be giving away a $10 eShop gift card. If you want to participate in those giveaways, all you need to do is be subscribed to the channel and drop a comment down below. If you want to check out the full contest rules, they're down below in the description of the video. Also, if you're looking to pick up some eShop credit for yourself, we do have an affiliate site, mapleshop.gg, where you can pick up official Nintendo eShop cards. It won't cost you anything extra, and you'll be helping out the channel a little bit at the same time. Lastly, if you hit the end of the video and you're still looking for other great deals, I'll be linking down below last week's videos, because a lot of those deals are still running today, and I just don't go over them 2 weeks in a row. So now with all that stuff out of the way, let's jump straight into those deals. Just remember, if you are liking the video, hit that like button. So now our first game for today is going to be Marsupilami Hoobadventure, hitting a brand new low of 66% off, $10.19, and that will be running all the way till May 19th. Now this game is a 2.5D action platformer, and it's also a game I fully reviewed on the channel, so I'll be linking that down below if you want to go and take a look. Now in this game you're playing as one of 3 Marsupilamis that have unfortunately unleashed an evil spirit upon the island, so now it's up to you to seal it back away and save all of your friends. So this game is following very closely the formula that you would expect from something like a Donkey Kong Country entry. However, always staying at an easier and more approachable difficulty level than that other series. Now this will definitely be a positive for some, but perhaps a letdown for others, where you would like to maybe have a deeper challenge towards the end of the game. Now this game does look very good. However, I do want to mention that during my original playthrough, during some of the later levels, there was the occasional frame drop. But in my opinion, it never became anything game-breaking due to the lower difficulty level. The soundtrack was also another definite upside of this game, fitting in perfectly with the action. Overall, I had a ton of fun playing through the game. My biggest problem with it in reality was the price point at $30 for a game that a general player I could say would finish in about 3 to 4 hours. Which is why right now at 66% off, it actually flips things all around, and at $10.19, I do think this is a very good pickup. Now the next game on our list for today is another one hitting a brand new low, and that is the Capcom Fighting Bundle. Now 58% off, $24.99, and this one will be running till May 8th. Now this is basically a collection of classic 2D fighting games, and is actually the combination of the Capcom Fighting Collection and the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection. Meaning that in total, in this bundle, you are getting over 20 classic fighting games. Starting from the original Street Fighter, pretty much every version of Street Fighter 2, the Street Fighter Alpha series, and even pretty much every version of Street Fighter 3. In the Capcom Fighting Collection, you're getting pretty much the whole Darkstalker series, as well as the Japanese equivalent Vampire Savior, and even some lesser known titles like Cyberbots and Red Earth, and even some awesome puzzle games like Super Puzzle Fighter 2. But not only that, the good news, if you already own one of these 2 collections, well guess what, they're also both on sale individually at their lowest ever prices. With the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection coming in at $9.99 and the Capcom Fighting Collection coming in at $19.99. However, overall, if you're a fan of classic 2D fighters and you don't have either one of these collections yet, now's a great time to pick up both at once with the amazing Capcom Fighting Bundle at only $24.99. I mean, look at it this way, it's like you're only paying slightly over $1 a game. So next, we have a brand new entry to the series, also a game at a brand new lowest ever price, and that is Minute of Islands, that is now 80% off, dropping it to only $3.99, and this one will be running till May 11th. Now this game is a 2D puzzle platformer. Now in this game, you're basically playing as a young mechanic named Mo, and she has a quest to repair a world that's on the brink of collapse. To do that, you'll be equipped with the powerful Omni Switch, but it just might not be enough to fix this world. Now, I would say that the definite main draw of this game is the absolutely beautiful hand-drawn cartoon art style. And definitely, visually, if we're looking for a beautiful, vibrant world, then this game is definitely delivering at least on that point. At the same time, it's also a game with a pretty heavy narrative to it. And I would say that the narrative actually takes over the gameplay, overshadowing the puzzles that are more on the simple side. And that's mainly one of the reasons where I haven't talked about this game before and I was waiting for a major sale on it. Because at $20, I felt like this game would be more hit or miss depending on the player playing it. However, at 80% off, if you enjoy puzzle platformers, if you like the art style that you're seeing on the screen right now, I would say it's definitely worth a pickup. Now, our next entry for today is a great returning game at a brand new low price, and that is Cotton Reboot. That is now 65% off, $13.99, and this one will actually be running till May 15th. Now, this game is ultimately a side-scrolling shoot-'em-up with cutesy characters, which some people would actually call a cute-'em-up. And this is actually a port of the original arcade game that started the series, with quite a decent remaster for the Nintendo Switch. Now, since the release of this game, we've actually had quite a few Cotton titles hit the system. However, Cotton Reboot still remains among one of the best. The gameplay is fun and easy to pick up, yet a fair warning does get quite challenging towards the end of the game. However, at the same time, it still remains a really great starting point for anyone that is new to the shoot-'em-up genre. With beautiful and vibrant graphics, very responsive controls, and an awesome soundtrack. And the good news is that if you do fall in love with the gameplay, well, guess what? The whole Cotton series is currently on sale as well. With, in my opinion, Cotton Fantasy probably being the second best entry we currently have. But definitely right now at 65% off, this first entry in the series is an amazing pickup. So now it's time to take a quick break and announce today's winner of the $10 eShop gift card. And our winner for today is going to be Dr. Slay 1283, who said, "Always cool to see a few games I love to play at such low prices." And I'm really glad you're always finding new games, Dr. Slay. That's why I love making these videos. So all you need to do to claim your $10 eShop gift card is reach out to me in my pinned comment down below. Now, if we jump straight back into the deals, we have another brand new game to the series that is also hitting a brand new low price, and that is Tinykin. That is now 35% off, $16.24, and this one will be running till May 11th. Now, this game is a mashup of a few different genres. At its heart, it remains a 3D action platformer with some RTS and puzzle elements mixed in. Now, obviously, when you look at the gameplay here, the first comparison that's probably going to be coming to mind is something like Pikmin. And although you would not be totally wrong, I would say be careful just comparing it to that game because the experience here is a very different one than that other series. First of all, there's a much stronger focus on the action platforming here, with the puzzle elements I would say coming in as a bonus element. Also, there was quite a bit of storyline and narrative here, something I wasn't really expecting from this type of game. But one thing is certain here, the mix of gameplay genres here are integrated very well, and overall it delivers a really fun and original experience. And on a personal note, I completely fell in love with the cartoony art style, really delivering on the personality behind the different characters and even all your little bug companions that you'll encounter. However, there's even more good news here. If you need any more convincing for yourself, guess what? There's even a free downloadable demo on the Nintendo Switch eShop. So you can always give it a try before picking it up. Now, the next game on today's list is going to be my pick of the week, and it's going to be Ori and the Blind Forest. That is back to its lowest ever price of 75% off, $4.99. However, this one you will have to move quickly. It's ending on May 2nd. Now, this game is a 2D action Metroidvania. And to be totally honest, I say it each and every time I present this game, but it is ultimately one of the best Metroidvanias you're going to get on any system. It has an absolutely beautiful and breathtaking art style, an amazing soundtrack backing it up, but first and foremost, it has one of the most approachable gameplay styles I've ever encountered in a Metroidvania, while at the same time offering an optional challenge level for those that are seeking it. There's even a very heart-touching storyline that's told throughout the gameplay. And it's just one of those games that once you start playing it, I'm telling you, you'll hardly be able to put down the controller. Now, the best part of all this is that getting all this in a package that is now under $5 is a total amazing steal of a deal. But you know what? If you don't want to take my word for it, well, guess what? There's also a free downloadable demo for this game on the Nintendo Switch eShop. Now next, we have another game that came very close to being my pick of the week. We have Ninja Saviors, The Return of the Warriors, that's at a brand new lowest ever price of 60% off, $7.99. However, yet again, you'll have to move very quickly on this one. It's ending on May 1st. Now this game is a 2D side-scrolling beat-em-up. And it is actually the reboot of a classic 90s arcade game. But you know what? Although it's almost 30 years old, it still easily stands up as a great game to play through even today. I mean, the last time I made a top 10 beat 'em ups on the Nintendo Switch, this game was in my top 5. Now, some of the best aspects of this game is that number one, it's all about fast reflexes and reacting to the enemies in the exact right way. But also the fact that you have a cast of amazing characters that each have a very different playstyle, automatically allowing for a great deal of replayability. This is also a great game to play through in couch co-op with a friend. However, just a warning, it's a maximum of 2 players. But definitely, if you're a fan of 2D retro beat 'em ups and you haven't played through this one yet, at $7.99, this one is an amazing pickup. So now it's time for today's sizzle reel of deals with a ton of other great games to consider. So we're now at the end of today's eShop Deals video, and I want to hear from all of you. Let me know what games you're picking up in the comments down below. Also, I want to give a huge shout out to my channel supporters. Their monthly support is just so appreciated, and you can check out all their names on the end screen of the video. Lastly, don't forget, on the way out, if you did like the video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, and click on that notification bell so you know when all my future videos come out. And as usual, I hope I'll see you in my next video.